Hello everybody and welcome to another ball review here on the channel. This time for a bundle, the Solar States bundle with the Shuttle ball and the Season 73 ball. And we're gonna have a closer look in just a bit. Make sure to hit the thumbs up button, also subscribe to the channel and turn on the notifications. For those of you that are looking to improve your game even more, scan the QR code here on the screen, or you go directly to patreon.com/golfclashtommy via the link that is in the description down below. Premium guides for all game modes in Golf Clash. So, the Solar States bundle, we do have the Shuttle ball to start with, which is a Power 5, Precision Boost 4, Side Spin 2, and Wind Resistance 0. So this is a ball that I know a lot of people not maybe have been waiting for, but would enjoy, because we will definitely come into places where this ball will come handy. But more of that in a bit. Set thrusters, I think it's called, to maximum and power through space with legendary power. Tee off like a rocket with the new Season 73 ball. Power 4 top spin boost, 3 side spin 4 wind resistance 5. This is the first ball that has top spin boost, power 4 and wind resistance 5 all together. So it's an interesting ball, nothing that makes me go wow, but it's definitely, at least on first glance, an interesting one. We start with the Shuttle ball here. As for looking through, we have +3 overpower needle stability, which is great. Now, we obviously come into a scenario here that my tournament rating is based off the general use. I understand that if we're looking at this ball from having a tailwind on a par 4 that we can drive green, yeah, then it's a 10 out of 10. But I can't rank balls that way, because then every ball would be 10 out of 10 in their own perfect scenario. So what we are going to look at here is that this is a perfect ball for the tailwinds on par 4s, for the tailwinds on the par 5s, where we do have the possibility to get close to green or on the green. The problematic thing with this ball is that this is not a layup ball. No one wants to have like 10 plus wind when we are adjusting for, a short iron or a long iron or a wood club for that matter. When it comes to par 3, this is not a ball that we're going to use on par 3 ever. It's just really bad stats for that. When it comes to tour play, we give this one a 3 out of 10, and so it's even worse when it comes to the rating in tour play compared to tournament play, and that's because this is a ball that will only be used if you can win outright by going to green or close to green, or on the par 4s and the par 5s. 99%, probably even more, is playing and getting to shootout in tour play. And this is a ball that you do not want to have in shootouts, because it has a power that's going to make, min lines and max lines be different to what we are used to. And also that we do have a lot of wind. We only have 2 side spin. There's many negative things to talk about when it comes to from a tour play perspective. So this is definitely not a ball for you that are playing tour play. Checkpoint challenge, I give this one 6 out of 10, because there are values in checkpoint challenge when it is the power 5. However, though, in a headwind, it's gonna be a problem with the power 5, where you should instead be using maybe a kingmaker or something like that, and you would probably have a better success with that. But if you do have a tailwind on a par 5, tailwind on a par 4, or even a crosswind for that matter, the power 5 will be coming very handy. And also the fact that we can choose to swap ball when it comes to the shootout, which makes this ball even more valuable from a checkpoint challenge perspective. So we're gonna have a look at the Season 73 ball. Here I give this one a 5 out of 10 from a tournament perspective. And there is one thing that makes this rating go massively down for me, because the stat in itself is definitely very, very good, and will come handy on some of the tougher holes, and also some of the, if we call it, easier holes to get this ball to green in some way. So the reason it only has then 5 out of 10, it's because of the shape. And I'm gonna show you that once I do show you the replay that I recorded when I sent you the ball. It's absolutely horrendous. So in any case where you're playing to lay up, which is gonna happen a lot as it's a win 5 ball, then you're going to have a massive problem knowing if you are having like left curve, right curve, curl, overpower, underpower, and this is probably one of the worst shaped ball we've had in a long time, which once again is just absolutely terrible. Tour play 5.5 out of 10. I give this one a little bit better rating than tournament play because the shape is not going to matter as much in tour play. It will matter, but not as much. The needle speed plus 3 overpower needle stability is also a good thing. The problem I could see is the power 4, which will not really apply to the way we are playing. Will not really apply to the way we are playing in the mid and the lower tours. In the high tours, I can see this ball being used from time to time, especially with the topspin boost. Checkpoint challenge 7.5 out of 10. I would love to have a power 5 stat here, but a power 4 checkpoint challenge, you can change ball in shootout. 7.5 out of 10. Think it's a fair rating. Almost maybe on the lower end. I would say I'm closer to an 8, 8.5 than I am to a 7, 6.5 for an example. So, but I would love to have the power 5. Then I would be very happy with that. This is also a ball that can stay within shootout. You don't have to swap if you don't want to, because it does have the win 5. That is a very helpful stat. All right, let's have a look at the ball centering and needle speed. Look how horrendous this one is when you're trying to center. Now, this once again mainly applied from a tournament perspective. There's absolutely no chance for you to know if you are perfectly centered or not. And if you go in with a ball like that on a tournament hole and you don't really know if you're centered or not and have no idea to double check it either, then that's going to be a problem. The other ball has a weird little thing at the bottom of the ball. Now, I don't know if the game has that as per default, that it always will reset so we can recenter it in a perfect way when we, let's say, have a wedge or something like that. Rumor is that it's not doing that. So that means that you can have the bottom of that ball that is weird, pointing to the left or to the right, and then the ball centering will be a problematic thing. But I can't say for certain if that's the case or not. In the end, though, we are still getting to a place where I'm sitting here talking about weird shapes. Like it's just, yeah, I mean, obviously the investment, at least for my own self as a tournament player, is definitely not being what it used to be when the balls were the same type of size. I will get some, mainly for the shuttle ball. I have no interest in the season 73 ball, but it's definitely value with a precision ball that has power 5 and win 0, especially when I do not have, super duper many. But I would be careful with going too heavy if it's not that you feel that you will use any of the ball a lot. Let me know in the comment section below what you think about this bundle. Do you agree? Do you disagree? And how do you rate it? Let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. I wish you the best of luck in the Golf Clash game.